Hello friends, good morning to all of you. So I'm back with another video on sociology optional subject for UPSC CSE mains examination. And if you are following me, so you know that we are covering the sociological thinkers, and in this video we are going to cover the theory of latent and manifest function by the Robert King Merton. So friend, please do these riyas as it will really motivate me to continue this awesome course for you. And comment in the video if you have any doubt, like the video, and please hit that red button for the subscription and the notification related to videos, as I have to cover the whole sociology optional syllabus. So there are a lot of video which are going to come. And friend, please, in this video we are going to cover the Robert King Merton and his theory of latent and manifest function. We have already covered the Karl Marx and his all theories, Emile Durkheim, Max Weber, and Talcott Parsons, and it might be possible that today Robert King Merton's and his theories of conformity, deviance, and reference groups is also finished, and then we will do the mid, which might be possible that either today or tomorrow will be finished, or the sociological thinker section 4 of paper 1 will be finished. So then now I have a question from you, that either we can start next topic from stratification and mobility, or do the stratification and mobility, or we can move to paper 2, because there is also section of the sociological thinkers or the Indian, because in paper 2 we have to cover the sociological thinkers of India, which are these three. So we can directly move to paper 2. Also we have to finish the paper 1, but we can start the paper 2 or do the paper 2 only this section of Indology by G.S. Gorre, Structural Functioning by M.N. Siminas, and Marxist Sociology by A.R. Dayasai. So these are the theories which we have to studies of the sociological thinkers in the paper 2. So please comment down below the video that which section will we start. Either we can do these Indian sociological thinkers, or either we can do the stratification and mobility section of paper 1. So please let me know in the comment section that which section I will start. Either we can by this fifth section stratification mobility, or either we can do paper 1 sociological thinkers that are present in the paper 2. So please comment down below the video for the section that we will start. So in this video we are going to cover the theories of latent and manifest function by Robert King Merton, and the next two theories will be covered in next video, that is conformity and deviance and the reference group. So now we will start latent and the manifest functions. So basically Robert King Merton, in his concept of MF and LF, that means manifest function and latent function, added a new dimension to structural functionalism. In his study of postulate of functionalism, he added a new concept in functionalism to give it some added tooth to explain social phenomena. So manifest function, that is MF, is an intended action of the actor, that is actor is aware of the consequence of their social action, whereas in latent function, and as also in science we have latent function of heat. So in this, the latent function is unintended action from the perspective of sociology or the society of the actor, that is actor is not aware of the consequence of their actions. So by this, Merton developed this concept in his study of rain dance ceremony of Hopi Indians. So don't go by the name of Hopi Indians, as these are the not Indians. These are the Native American tribe which live in the Hopi reservation area of northeastern Arizona. So he found that Hopi Indians get together near the sea and ceremoniously dance, music, etc., and also pelt the stone in the sky with the hope that it will burst the cloud and rain will follow. Hence, he thinks that manifest function of rain dance ceremony is expecting the rain from the act, or it is the manifest function of this ceremony is expecting rain. So then Merton realized that this cannot be the reason behind this ceremony, that Hopi Indians from generation to generation without any break doing this religiously. But when he inquired and investigated, he reached to the conclusion that the purpose of rain dance ceremony is to revitalization of their unity and solidarity. So by this, Robert King Merton concluded that though the Hopi Indians are not aware about of their consequence of the action, but the purpose behind this ceremony is to increase their unity, as it is a latent function of their action. So Merton concluded that every social custom, tradition, practice and practices may not sound rational, or even the actors are not aware about that why they are doing it, but the researcher can investigate, because anything which is society or community is doing have a latent function which is the actor or community is not aware about that, but their act is contributing in continuity and stability of the social system. So now there are some criticism to this theory also. The first criticism is the concept of latent function is highly subjective, as it depends upon the perception of the researcher, and the perception cannot be proved or the observable, because the observation of the researcher, or the observation the researcher is doing, is not seen by our naked eyes. So because it is the perception of the social researcher. So basically the concept of latent function wide opens the justification of many evils and customs, superstition, extra, etc., because ultimately a researcher can establish some function of it without the burden of proof, because there is no proof of the observation which is done by the social researcher. So still the concept of latent function cannot explain that this associative social process like revolution, riot, strike and etc. So now the final conclusion of this theory by Robert King Merton will be is that the functionalism after Talcott person was under heavy criticism due to its overemphasis on associative social process and for non-recognition of this associative social process. Then the Merton also added some feathers to the functionalism to his concept of manifest function and latest function. Though the changes of subjectivity, or the changes have a subjectivity and lack of proof, is a strong criticism, but it cannot be denied that every society there are many customs, traditions, practices, and there which is practices, and they were practices from generations to generation, but they do not understand logical logical, but if investigated its latent function or contribution can be identified, which is trend nowadays. So for example, many religious practices which was sounding superstition and nonsense now has been identified as scientific and cure to many problems emerging in modern society, be it meditation or chanting of mantras. And for example, you know that if you put water in the night in the bronze mug, and if you will drink in the morning, so it will remove your a lot of or it will provide you more immunity in your body. So these are the some latent function of the evil traditions and many customs of the society or the community. So thank you guys for listening me and watching this video. So please do these 3 hours and comment and like the video and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that red button below the video, and please let me know that which section I will cover from the next video, or the from next section that we have to cover. So please let me know in the video, in the comment section. Thank you for watching.